In a world where we're constantly bombarded with notifications, tasks, and the pressure to achieve more, it's easy to lose sight of the present moment. We rush from one thing to the next, caught in a cycle of distraction and stress. But what if I told you that the solution to this modern problem isn't new at all? In fact, it's thousands of years old. Mindfulness, the practice of staying present, aware, and focused, is a cornerstone of many ancient philosophies. And today, we'll dive into how some of history's greatest philosophers, including Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Confucius, used mindfulness to find clarity, peace, and emotional strength. These ancient practices are as relevant now as they were in their time, and by integrating them into our daily routines, we can begin to build a life of purpose and calm. Chapter 1: Marcus Aurelius and Mindfulness in Leadership. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, is often remembered as one of the wisest rulers in history. But his wisdom wasn't just about managing an empire, it was about managing himself. Amid the turmoil of ruling an empire, Marcus practiced mindfulness by constantly reflecting on his thoughts, actions, and the nature of his role in the world. His meditations, written for his own guidance, are full of personal reflections on staying present and aligned with virtue. One of Marcus's most well-known passages reads, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful reminder shows us that Marcus practiced mindfulness not just as a philosophical idea, but as a daily ritual. He recognized that while he couldn't control the events of the empire, he could control his thoughts and responses to them. Actionable habit for today: morning reflection. Start your day with 5 to 10 minutes of quiet reflection. Think about the challenges you might face and how you can stay present and grounded no matter what arises. Ask yourself questions like, what is within my control today? How can I respond to challenges with patience and wisdom? This simple habit of morning reflection can help you set an intentional tone for the day, just as it did for Marcus. If this shifted something inside you, hit subscribe. We do this every day. Chapter 2: Epictetus and Acceptance of What Is. Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, believed that mindfulness was rooted in accepting what we cannot control. His teachings emphasize that the path to freedom lies in focusing on our internal reactions, not external events. In his discourses, Epictetus writes, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." For Epictetus, true freedom came not from external circumstances, but from an internal state of acceptance and resilience. His approach to mindfulness involved recognizing the difference between what we can control, our thoughts and reactions, and what we cannot, other people's actions or events. Actionable habit for today: mindful acceptance. Every day, take a moment to reflect on the things you cannot control. Instead of trying to change them, practice acceptance. Ask yourself, what in my life today is beyond my control? How can I let go of my attachment to these things and focus on what I can control? This mindfulness practice of accepting what is beyond your control will allow you to free yourself from unnecessary stress and focus on what truly matters. Chapter 3: Confucius and Living in Harmony with the Present Moment. Confucius, one of China's greatest philosophers, also understood the power of mindfulness, but his approach was focused on cultivating virtue through daily actions and interactions. For Confucius, mindfulness wasn't just an inward practice, it was about being present in every moment, particularly in your relationships and duties. In the Analects, Confucius says, "The superior man is the one who, when his virtues are not in harmony with his actions, feels discomfort and strives to correct them." Mindfulness for Confucius was deeply connected to the idea of living with integrity and virtue. He believed that the best way to practice mindfulness was by focusing on being fully present in each task, whether it was in conversation, work, or studying, and ensuring that every action was aligned with virtue. Actionable habit for today: present interaction. Throughout the day, practice being fully present in your interactions with others. Whether it's in a conversation with a colleague, a family member, or a stranger, give them your full attention. When you're present with someone, not only are you cultivating mindfulness, but you're also showing respect and kindness. Ask yourself, am I truly present in this moment? Am I listening actively and engaging with integrity? This simple practice of mindful interaction can foster deeper connections and bring more peace to your daily life. Chapter 4: The Modern Relevance of Mindfulness in Ancient Wisdom. While mindfulness is often associated with meditation or modern psychological practices, its roots can be traced back to these ancient philosophies. The Stoics, Confucians, and many other traditions recognized that mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware, was a tool for cultivating virtue, emotional resilience, and clarity. Today, mindfulness is just as essential. In our world filled with distractions, constant notifications, and overwhelming to-do lists, it's easy to feel disconnected from ourselves and the present moment. Yet, the teachings of ancient philosophers remind us that mindfulness isn't just a practice, it's a way of living. The benefits of mindfulness. 1. Reduced stress and anxiety. Being present in the moment helps reduce the anxiety that comes from worrying about the past or future. 2. Improved decision-making. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your choices and their consequences, allowing you to make better decisions aligned with your values. 3. Emotional resilience. Practicing mindfulness helps you develop emotional resilience so you can respond to difficult situations with calmness and clarity. 4. Increased self-awareness. By being present and reflective, you develop a deeper understanding of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Peace. Chapter 5: Building a mindful routine for self-mastery. To bring mindfulness into your life, it's essential to make it a consistent practice. Here's how you can build a mindful routine based on the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Confucius. 1. Morning mindfulness. Start each day with reflection. Reflect on your values, your intentions for the day, and how you will approach the challenges ahead. 2. Mindful acceptance. Throughout the day, practice letting go of what you can't control. Focus on your thoughts and reactions, and accept external events without resistance. 3. Mindful interaction. Be present with the people you encounter. Listen with intention, engage with purpose, and respond with kindness. 4. Evening reflection. At the end of the day, reflect on how well you lived in alignment with your values. Consider what went well and what you can improve. By practicing mindfulness through daily rituals, you'll develop greater emotional resilience, focus, and peace. These practices don't need to take hours. They're simple, but when practiced consistently, they have the power to transform your life. Conclusion: mindfulness as a path to inner peace. Mindfulness is more than just a modern trend. It's a practice that has been passed down through centuries by some of the greatest minds in history. By adopting the mindfulness practices of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Confucius, we can develop a life of clarity, peace, and emotional resilience. Whether through morning reflection, accepting what is beyond our control, or being present in our interactions with others, mindfulness is a tool that helps us navigate the complexities of life with grace. As we look to the future, we can borrow wisdom from the past and bring mindfulness into our daily routine. Start small, practice consistently, and allow the power of mindfulness to guide you toward a life of greater peace, purpose, and self-mastery. Marcus, if this shifted something inside you, hit subscribe. We do this every day.